spaghetti.
Hey, guess what, Mario? Today's video is sponsored by Withering Waves. Withering Waves is a new free-to-play cross-platform ARPG developed by Kuro Games, where you can explore massive worlds and engage in fast-paced combat.
Wiggly ways. Oh.
Whoa! Begin the game waking up as a rover in a new expansive overworld, and enter a journey to unveil the truth of this world.
Oh my god!
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Travel around quickly with the grapple and wall dash abilities when you engage in combat. Use unique skills such as extreme evasion, dodge counter, or echo skill to gain an advantage against your opponent.
Interesting.
You can also collect echoes which will help you in battles by capturing them. Here we go! Download Withering Waves now. Use the code WITHERINGGIFT to get all these rewards and click the link down below.
Withering.
I'm sure he'll be fine. Now on to the video!
He got eaten by that thing. SMG4 simulator.
SMG4 simulator!
No way!
Hello! Welcome to SMG4 Simulator! This game is like Mario Simulator, but in this game, you play as a dumb hobo knockoff instead.
Hey, I'm not dumb.
Oh look, I think the dumb hobo is trying to communicate with us.
Oh! Oh!
Let's see what this miserable hobo. I mean, epic meme.
Markiplier.
Ooh, today's the day I make my super cool video. It's gonna be epic, emotional, action-packed. But how should I go about this soon-to-be masterpiece? I'll probably need a lot of careful thought and planning. Fuck it. Yes.
Yes!
Finish!
Hamburger.
Alright, that's looking pretty good. I think the video's wrapped up. I put in a few jokes in there, so that should be funny.
Now it's time to patiently wait to see what people think. Come on, just one life, just one!
Keep. Eight dislikes. Oh my god, that's bad. Dead.
Alright, let's try a different tactic. Time to use my big brain to come up with the perfect video.
Don't overthink. You sound like Boopkins.
Haha!
Potato quality. I'm not. Shrek! Boss baby! Big Chungus. Just SMG3.
I'm not worth negative points, you ass.
Holy shit, we got a big one!
Oh yeah! Ooh! Dr. Robotnik! Success!
Congratulations. You are ready to start making your video.
Let's get cooking.
3, 2, 1, go!
Aww. Time for some nice resting sounds.
Baby looks so drained. Oh, you've been waiting for me to come home? Babe, that's so sweet. Come here. Come here, hug me, hug me. Squish.
Bruh, go do something productive.
He's right. I can't be moping around all day. I need to get my brain pumping and stimulated. Alright, no more distractions. It's time to... Oh god, no. I can't let that ass interrupt my productivity.
I win every time, because I'm the best.
I need to get a replacement PC quick, or else I won't be able to finish the video!
Jesus Christ!
La 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 la.
$7? Are you f***ing serious?
I need to get money, and fast! This video is brought to you by Trek Online. Explore this insanely vast MMO with millions of dumb losers who should never go outside. I mean, there's plenty of other aspects to enjoy. Amazing music, breathtaking storylines, and...
These buttons aren't even for the same console. That's some bullshit.
the worst graphics I've ever seen. In fact, this game actually sucks ass. So, what are you waiting for? Go check it out.
Oh, you stink!
Wow, that was terrible. That was even worse than you trying to sell merch.
Did I forget to mention? I'm doing a collab. If you buy one of these limited edition SMG4 Shrek merch items, you get 5 bonus in-game Donkey coins.
Today, pancakes.
I'll take your entire stock.
I'm back. Did I miss? Oh, I missed the rest of the video of it. Dang.
Enough room to tilt that out of there easily, so we'll wait until we remove the motor, or we can just leave that clamp in place. Next we'll remove the harness connector to the motor. So begin by lifting up on the locking tab and just wiggle that connector away from the motor. And then let it lie free. Next we'll remove the clip that secures that wire harness to the transmission, and either slide those tabs apart from each other and pull the wire out that way, or it's easier just to depress the arrowhead fastener at the back and slide the whole clip right out of that transmission. Then let the harness hang loose. Next we're going to lift that motor away from the transmission. So just grasp both sides of it, rock it free, and lift straight up on it.
One morning, the engines awoke to find an early snowfall had covered the railway. The unexpected weather had increased difficulty of work, bringing a low, thick fog that hung in the air, delaying trains, and the engines would overhear passengers grumbling and complaining. I say, Stuart, this weather is dreadful.
Oh, don't start complaining, Falcon. I've had too many complaints from the passengers as it is. There's nothing we can do about the weather. We just have to hope that it improves.
I'm sorry to say, the weather did not improve. Meanwhile, Jim was waiting for a signal to change. He was taking some supplies and empty granite wagons to the quarry when Jerry arrived.
Hello, Jim lad. How are you handling this wee frosty weather?
Hey Jerry, it doesn't bother me too much. What does bother me is the signal. I've been waiting here for what feels like ages now, and I'm worried I won't get back to me ship before the weather gets worse.
Ah, well, not much longer I should think.
Say, aren't you supposed to be shunting at Arlesdale and Arlesbury yards?
Nay, the manager wanted me to move the trucks and coaches from the yard to yard. It's a nice change.
Indeed. It's nice to stretch your wheels and have a good run. Who knows, maybe that manager can assign you a passenger train sometime. That'll be great for you.
Ah, I don't think it'll happen anytime soon, my lad. Say, where are you going with this train?
I'm taking these empty wagons to the granite quarry, and my van is full of supplies for the workmen.
I see. Well, the miners will surely appreciate it. I heard they found a large patch down there in them tunnels. It's hard work and a wee bit cold, but I suppose someone's gonna mine it.
Jim agreed, as the signal arm finally showed his path was clear.
Well, that's my cue. Goodbye, Jerry, and take care in this cold weather.
Will do, laddie.
As Jim set off to make his way to the quarry, his wheels slipped, and suddenly, as he slowly made his way down the line, his driver was worried.
Whoa, now take care on this line, Jim. It's wetting my horses down to drop a bit of sand on the rails if not careful.
Cried his driver, as Jim's wheels slipped on the icy rails.
Oh my curse, Stuart. How I wish I had a bit of sand about now.
Jim shouted as they approached a hill.
Careful, Jim. You're just gonna have to charge at it with all you got.
Jim puffed as hard as he could. Just about to reach the top, then suddenly a loud bang! Jim came to a halt, just a foot from the top of the hill.
Oh, what's happened?
Jim's driver stepped down from the cab to inspect him.
Well, that's done it, old boy. I'm afraid you burst your safety valve. You can't pull the train anymore.
Oh great, just my luck. Now we're stuck in the freezing cold.
Grumbled Jim.
Well, we must walk back down the line to get help.
And so they did. By the time they came back, with some rather bad news.
No engine will come help until the morning, so you'll have to stay here for the night till then.
Oh wait, where are you lot going?
We're going home for supper and we'll come back in the morning when the engine arrives.
Jim was speechless. His fireman let his lamp on for company before they walked off down the line with the girl. Jim watched as they huddled together for warmth before fading into fog. The crunching of footsteps in the snow soon faded as Jim began to feel very lonely. As time passed, the snow went from a gentle fall to a blizzard. Jim was cross. His fire was cooling down, and every second, and his cheeks were beginning to turn blue.
Oh, I'd rather be in my nice warm shed with the other engines than this. Go! Stupid bird, be off with you!
Eventually, Jim drifted off to sleep. He woke up hearing a shrill whistle in the distance. He squinted through what light his lamp could illuminate in front of him. but could not see anyone. Another blast from the whistle came again. This time it was closer. Jim began to feel very nervous and thought of what Jerry said earlier.
Whoever is out there, this isn't funny. Show yourself.
Jim called out, trying to sound brave, but there was no reply. Suddenly, he jumped for the start. A faint chuffing could be heard, followed by a groaning metal in the distance. He knew there were no other trains running that night, and all that were in the sheds, but Stanley could have been the only one who was the closest to his location, being stationed at the quarry.
Stanley? Is that you?
Still no reply. The chaffing groans continued. This time it sounded like I was getting closer. Till it stopped.
Hello?
Jim whispered. There's still no reply. Suddenly a big gust of wind blew right past into Jim, and he shut his eyes as the cold air blasted around his face.
What was my boiler?
Jim cried. When the breeze stopped, Jim slowly opened his eyes, and sitting on the track in front of him appeared a decaying engine. Its side rods were missing, and its funnel was crooked. Jim could not see the engine's face. It was hardly visible in the fog. In front, only a few feet from him. Only two white dots' eyes on the smoke box stared at him.
Do you remember me?
It spoke in a stern tone. Jim didn't answer. He was shivering in absolute terror. The engine spoke again. This time, it was louder.
Do you remember me, number 6?
It demanded once more.
No, I do not.
The engine sighed. Annoyed, the unknown spectator rolled forward till his face was visible. Its dome was missing, and his paintwork was rusty, dirty and peeling, revealing its once light blue paint. The engine spectator stared coldly at Jim through hollow eye sockets.
I seriously still don't remember you.
The engine growled, and the wind suddenly picked up, before eventually dying down.
Okay. It's official. You are still the useless and pathetic green engine I know.
Jim took it back. He suddenly lost his fears and replaced his cowardly expression with a cross-glare look. He was going to have a word when the spectator cut him off.
Enough! I will give you a clue. There was a little engine who came to this railway a long time ago. But unfortunately, the little engine didn't last long because of his rough riding and being unlucky. Of course, the manager decided he had had enough with the little engine. He gave the little engine multiple chances to redeem himself. However, that didn't work out. So the manager finally decided to send the little engine to the back of the sheds and order the little engine to be scrapped on site. The scrap parts of the little engine are still there at the back of the sheds to this day, using parts to repair the other engines.
The engine finished with a sigh. Jim looked around at the fog-roofed figure.
So tell me, do you remember me?
laddie, wake up!
Jim woke up with a start, his eyes darting quickly in all directions. Upon realizing it was morning, Jim sighed with relief as Jerry coupled up to the rear of the train, who had pushed him to the quarry. When they dropped off the empty trucks, Jerry saw the look on Jim's face. He shunted him onto a siding, then came alongside Jim.
Are you feeling okay, laddie? You're in there yourself.
Asked Jerry. Jim's eyes fixated on Jerry. A murmur came.
I saw him.
Saw who?
But Jim didn't respond and stayed silent, his eyes looking down at the ballast. Jerry, confused, decided to say no more, and with that they puffed back to the yard, unsure what Jim saw that night. However, we know, don't we? Huh? Where is everyone? What? Hello? Who's there? Stuart, if that's you, this is not funny. Hey, stop! Who are you? What?
Heart's been broke too many times. I don't know what to believe. Because at this point, I'm strong and I'm an independent person. Because I get all this purpose. Okay.
Right, that's enough. The next person to laugh will be sent to the head teacher's office.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So as I was saying, in the Pythagoras theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared.
I was running through the 6 with my woes.
Calculate the answer. So if we know the length of the hypotenuse...
That's funny.